I've recently just played a game in which I played a brilliant move. So I've probably done this before, but this is the first I think I've noticed. I don't often analyze my games on chess.com because there are other things like Stockfish, Chess 9000 I've got installed. I use normally, but I decided to put some through, and it has appeared that I played a brilliant move in this game. So I'm going to go over it, see how the game went. Bear in mind this is bullet chess, so there will be some mistakes along the way, but I'm very proud of the move. I think it's a good move by me, and so is the computer. So here we go. This is my reverse Dutch I try and play. So I play a pawn here, instead of pawn e5, it's playing pawn d5, pawn there. I then got this, get reverse Dutch, but that wasn't played, so I just play as black basically. Then d6 here, not like my standard move, but it's all fine to play really. Realistically, look at it. Get my knights out, develop. Bishop comes in here, putting a pin on. Very kind of standard thing for like an e45 game. Play d3, plans then to put the bishop here to like counteract this pin. Takes, fine to play. Queen takes, so I don't double the pawns, play it's nice pawn structure here, so I can still cast that if I want. Bishop there, it's okay I guess. Knight here, probably a bit poor for me I think after after knight takes, pawn has to take back, and then got these double pawns here and here. Probably shouldn't have played that, but I mean you got to remember I am playing this game really quick. Knight here, probably knight should take into thing, but not too bad. I take, so I realise my mistake, and like I'm happy to stop this. The bishop takes here. The bishop's a bit weak at the moment because it's down like this diagonal, it's blocked by the pawn, and then this way it's got nothing really to attack. So I'm happy with this. Bishop into e3, just getting developed, allow me to castle queenside if I want to. Maybe on a castle queenside, maybe on a castle queenside. I haven't decided yet. I'm leaving that open. And you got to remember this has all been played in I think 9 seconds between both of us. Castles, now it's still on the castle. Same side, opposite side. Opposite side, I'm more likely to attack. Although with 2 minor pieces off the board, it's not as likely now as it normally would be. Just develop the bishop, get my options open. Bishop into g5. I could take this, but I decided I didn't want to. So I played queen here, doubling up on this with these two, forcing black to do something, and black either has to defend it or move it. Black decides to move it, stopping off, take back the queen, keep the pawn structure solid. f5 here, decent move. I castle, maybe I shouldn't have castled this side, I'm not really sure, I just kind of did it in the moment. Knight here, it's alright I think. I then play a pawn move here. f4 is definitely a bad move because after pawn takes, if I try and take back the queen, knight comes in here and then it forks both the queen and the king. So that's a very bad move by me. So it's important to play. I've got to play queen here, and now I'm down a pawn. So that was a big mistake for me. Luckily, I say luckily my opponent missed it. My opponent didn't miss it here. They took, so I then had to take back, and then they should have taken this pawn this way, win the free pawn. They took this way, allowed me to take back, which apparently is an accuracy, but I think it's an okay move, realistically, looking at it, since it's bullet chess. Basically the plan is I'm just going to swap the pawns and make sure I don't go down a pawn. They took there, I took here. That is a massive blunder, but I think it's one just in the moment, no one realised. So here, if I should have taken with the rook probably, because if I take the rook, then I pin down this pawn here. Pawn can't take, obviously, because I win the queen, so then I'm going to take their pawn, it'll be okay for me. But that, I mean, it was lucky, aren't I, really, that my opponent missed the fact. It's very much in the moment you just play everything really quick. It instantly took without thinking. I then took the rook, and now we're level again. So got away with one there, but that's how bullet goes sometimes. You get away with little mistakes. They check. I blocked the queen. I'm happy to go into an endgame here. I'm down the clock, so a draw is an okay situation. The longer we keep the pieces on, the more chance to get into time trouble. So swapping off is good for me. They know that. They don't swap off. Bring the rook out. This was battery, just gives me options with this. So I can put like all these pieces obviously going up this file. Chance to cause attack. I need to create something really if I want to swap the pieces off. Okay, rook here. The idea is this rook and then also attacking this pawn, so when the queen moves or something, I can then go here and double up. Is that going to happen? Unlikely, but it's just a little something makes them think about as well, because they're going to realise my plan. I know what the plan is. Just as a little something for the position. Later on, maybe something will appear, is my hope. Queen here, very passive, hiding the queen away. I now play here, and I'm now ahead because I'm going to win this pawn here. So So I play that. King goes and hides in the corner. I take here. After rook here, in the game, I spent a little bit of time on this move, and I was caught up in two minds about whether I could take here or not. So if I take here, then I was like, when the rook comes across to here, then this rook's attacking down on this square, so's the queen. Where can I move? Whatever I do, I feel like I lost. So I decided not to take that pawn, which I think was the correct decision. I took the a pawn instead, thought that was a much safer option. They take rook in here. I know I'm a bit worried about this down here, but I remember thinking at the time when I played queen takes here that the rook here was okay for me. Didn't split seconds, so like you see 3 seconds there, I thought about both taking that pawn and taking the other pawn. So still quick decisions for me. They're attacking down that pawn. I wasn't too worried about it because I thought I had my own threats and tactics going on. They go here. I then take a little bit of time. I say a little bit, 1 second. I play king to b1. My thinking is here. If there, I've then got here check. And then if rook takes back, I've got rook takes. Queen has to block. Rook takes, and then I take the rook. And then I end up in the endgame with my rook versus just his king and pawns. So I thought that was a winning line for me. And we'll see what happens in a sec. So they go rook there as I predicted. I say I predicted that. I kind of half knew what was going on. Like that was what I was thinking was going to happen, but I wasn't confident because you need to spend like a few minutes to make sure you're confident that. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes you look through and then you know, not 1 second or 2 seconds, however long I was thinking on it. Because I was thinking my opponent's time, but did it very quickly. They play there, threatening, rook here, checkmate. So I play my move, no hesitation. Well, I say no hesitation, 1 second hesitation or something, 1.7 seconds. I spent thinking on that move. So I play it, I'm happy with it. Rook takes back here. The actual correct line is this. Queen blocks, then you have to take, then rook here, sack the rook, and then king takes the rook. So that's what the best line would have been, but my opponent fell for the trap that I thought of. I then took, queen has to block, then I can take, king takes, and now in the rook. So I kind of saw this, but I wasn't 100%, but that's my first brilliant move there of, let's get back to it. Queen to d8, my brilliant move, very happy with that. And then shortly afterwards, we can see my opponent resigns because it's just a winning endgame for me. I've got the rook, they haven't, I'm going to win. I've got 18 seconds, which is long enough to get one of these pawns just steamrolling up the board. So that's my first recorded brilliant move that I've seen. So we'll take those. Hopefully get a few more in the future.